Olivia Cost gets us underway. Mei Yamaguchi bounds out of her corner. She is in the blue and white. In the pink trunks is Jo Marie Torres. And Torres give us another shock. Can she cause another upset?
Yamaguchi's got a pretty big height and reach disadvantage. I'd like to see how Jo Marie Torres utilizes that reach advantage by putting that jab out there. She seems a bit tentative right now. Nice little jab.
You must have heard you, Mitch. There's the jab down the center corridor from Jo Marie. Yamaguchi has said she would love a trilogy match with Angela Lee. Their first two matches were two of the all-time greatest. Jab to overhand right there from Yamaguchi, controlling center cage of the karateka.
See the boxing kind of coming out a little bit in Mei Yamaguchi. She hasn't really landed anything yet, but she's definitely thrown a lot. There's a nice little overhand. That's what she's known for. That's what she dropped Angela Lee with. She has a beautifully timed overhand right. And Jo Marie Torres has got to be careful. She's got to keep that hand up nice and close to her chin, because if Mei Yamaguchi touches you, she will put you down.
Yamaguchi will use the traditional karate techniques, the yakuzuki, the chudansuki, the reverse punches to the midsection, the mawashi-geri roundhouse kicks, the mai-geri front kicks, the uchiro-geri turning back kicks. She switches to southpaw stance and now back to orthodox does Mei. Jab to right hand, outside leg kick from Jo Marie Torres.
Very wide stance from Mei Yamaguchi. I'd like to see Torres start laying into that leg kick right there. She landed one, there's another one. That's good. She's got to keep going back to that. She can't let Mei Yamaguchi get settled and start to tee off on her.
Outside leg kick, Jo Marie. Yamaguchi catches the kicking leg on the front foot. The Japanese, Jo Marie tangles with her now. Up against the cage, 2 minutes 50 remaining, first round of 3.
That tight body clinch there by Mei Yamaguchi. Torres is trying to swim that arm in, but she can't because that shoulder is so close to the body of Torres.
What a year it's been for the Philippines in 2018. They've been the standout nation in one championship. Can you believe out of 8 male world champions, 5 of them are Filipino at the year's end? Incredible. And Jo Marie Torres has been leading the Filipino charge with some fantastic results.
Nice bridge, but she gives up her back in the process. It's a bad spot to be in with Mei Yamaguchi on your back. She's got that seatbelt, one hand over the head, and she's trying to dig those hooks in. Torres has got to start scrambling. They're still dry, so there's not a lot of sweat to start prying them apart to slip off of. You can see all the welts building up on Mei Yamaguchi's legs.
Those welts have come from the leg kicks early on of Jo Marie Torres. Good little knee there from Yamaguchi.
Yamaguchi's got that tight seatbelt. See how she's got one hand draped over the shoulder, one hand underneath the body there? That's going to give her very tight grip, good control of the body of Torres.
Very proud Japanese Mei Yamaguchi, a student of Japanese history and philosophy. Plays Japanese instruments as well.
Heavy sprawl from Torres, from Yamaguchi. Nice, she was able to utilize the overhook whizzer, where she had the left arm over the shoulder of Torres, and she was able to shrug her off.
Where does Jo Marie go from here, Dragon?
She's trying to attack that single leg, so she's got to keep going after that single leg. She's got to pull that leg into her, take that right leg, but she chooses to let it go because you can see Yamaguchi's starting to threaten the choke, and she's laying in those knees to her head. Jo Marie Torres has got to separate the grip. She's got to separate the grip right there over the head, and she's got to create a little bit of space. Look at that control from Yamaguchi. Ends up in side control, pins down the left arm. Now she's going to probably attack Kimura on one side.
The aggression we've come to know, we've come to love from Mei Yamaguchi, one of 3 Japanese athletes on tonight's card.
Changes it up to a possible Americana right there. It's a key lock, it's a shoulder lock on the right side there. She's cranking on it. It's a bad spot for Torres. Torres has got to keep her arms nice and tight to her body. It's almost Tyrannosaurus Rex-like. Keep the arms nice and tight.
The experience of Mei Yamaguchi shining through here at the moment. The former Jules champion That knee not connecting to the jaw, just connecting under the arm of Jo Marie. Cuts the hip in again. Side control here for Yamaguchi. What a dominant way to end the round for VB Mei Yamaguchi.
We're talking about Mei Yamaguchi being a veteran. This is her 30th professional mixed martial arts match. She's been doing this for 11 years. There's a little bit of pawing out. Nice little overhand thrown by Torres. Torres came underneath with that hook. That was her best exchange, but then here's Yamaguchi laying in, and this is where the domination started to occur. On the ground, Yamaguchi is running away with it. Torres needs to make sure she stops the takedown. She's got to utilize those leg kicks, but she caught the leg kicks. Ladies and gentlemen, you can win a trip to a one championship event by choosing the bout of the night. Let him know, Michael Chavello.
Choose the bout of the night now on the One Super App. You can win an all expenses paid trip to a one championship event. And I tell you what, this is the hottest ticket in Kuala Lumpur. As I glance around the mighty Axiata Arena, we are filling up. Second of three here.
And Yamaguchi's going to try to keep Torres in front of her. You can see her, she's cutting the angle. As Torres starts to circle to the right, Yamaguchi's cutting those angles off. Torres needs to keep moving. She's got to circle away from that power side, circle away from the right hand, and stay away from those kicks. I see Torres start laying into those leg kicks again. Throw the hands, throw the leg kick, but that's also how she got taken down. Yamaguchi caught one of those leg kicks and drove into her.
Yamaguchi trying to find a home for her overhand right. The weapon that Angela Lee did not like very much. Good stiff jab there from Jo Marie.
Whenever Jo Marie Torres is throwing that jab, she's dropping her right hand down by her waist. She's got to be careful. And Yamaguchi has a beautiful step inside kick without any shuffle whatsoever. She can come up high with those high kicks.
Stiff jab there from Yamaguchi. Jo Marie on the outside here. Jab two from Yamaguchi. Torres needs to start throwing now. Probing with that lead hand. Yamaguchi getting the better of that exchange. Fake there from Jo Marie. Yamaguchi comes forward again. Three-punch combination. The jab two followed by the left hook. Nice jab to overhand right there from Yamaguchi.
Torres is kind of leaning back a little bit. After she throws, Yamaguchi will throw a jab. Torres will lean back a little bit with her hands down, and she's kind of open to that overhand right. She got caught with one right there. Torres needs to keep her hands up nice and tight to her chin. Again, I know she wants to defend the takedown if Yamaguchi shoots in, so she might be keeping her hands a little bit low to dig underhooks if Yamaguchi shoots in, but right now Yamaguchi's okay to box.
Yamaguchi playing a kickboxing game here at the moment, Mitch.
Yeah, she said she worked a lot on her hands. She's been, showcasing that tonight. But I would imagine that quite soon she's going to shoot in for a takedown because she was able to show such dominance on the ground. There's that knee she was talking about.
Jo Marie Torres, is she holding back a little too much here, Dragon?
I think she's a little bit tentative just because the experience that she had in the last 2 minutes of the first, and you can see Yamaguchi's changing levels quite nicely, so she's threatening that takedown. She's also tapping the lead leg of Torres as well, just to let her know that your leg's right there, I can get it.
Yamaguchi comes in and threads that overhand right again. She is so slick with it. There it is once more to the jaw of Jo Marie Torres. Torres might want to remaining second round, Mitch.
Maybe throw some uppercuts, because Yamaguchi is getting very close in that distance. If she can touch her legs, and uppercuts there for the taking, just to kind of deter from changing levels like that and threatening those takedowns.
Outside leg kick at beauty there, drops it on top of the quads. Does Mei Yamaguchi. Fakes the left, goes the overhand right. We are seeing some succulent striking from the Japanese warrior. And again, cuts that angle to enable the right hand. Drops down the breadbasket of the Filipina.
Yamaguchi has a clear speed advantage. You can see for every two that she's throwing, Torres is only able to answer back one. Now Torres is getting reactive in her punches. She's waiting for Yamaguchi to attack and initiate the exchange, and then she's reacting. You got to be proactive in these exchanges. You can't let Mei Yamaguchi build that confidence up.
Needs to put down some points. Does Jo-Marie Torres. Under a minute remaining here in the second. There's the big right hand again from Yamaguchi. Then goes to the body.
Torres needs to change things up. When he started going back to those leg kicks, she hasn't thrown one leg kick yet this round.
Beautiful duck under down there from Mei Yamaguchi. Goes to side control. I'm loving it. Yamaguchi looks to the ground, can't get it. Half guard.
Good job by Torres to get back into half guard. She's probably going to survive this round. But again, it was a nice little punctuation on the 10-minute mark of this match, just for Yamaguchi to score that takedown. But again, what that's going to do in the third round, it's going to make Torres even more hesitant to engage in the striking, because the way that Yamaguchi was able to slide under those punches and get that takedown was so almost effortless as she slid under there and captured that takedown, and it slid easily into side control.
1 round to go.
Here's Torres putting in some good work in the hands, just barely missing the head there. Good head movement by Yamaguchi, but Yamaguchi ran right into a straight left hand there. Here's Yamaguchi dropping her head, come over the top with the left hook, but then there's that big right hand that touched the jaw of Torres. Very good round.
Mitch, I'm going to say the first 3 times we saw Jo-Marie here in one against Rika, against Mita Tia, against April Arsenio, she had so much gusto. She had so much pepper, so much ferocity. But I feel that she lost a bit of that against Priscilla Hurtado Lumbangol. And again, I don't believe we're seeing that same pepper, that same gusto here tonight.
But how do you get that back? How do you get back to the old you that gave you so much success?
But where did it go? How did it go away? That's my question. Because this is not the same Jo-Marie Torres we saw against Rika, Mita Tia, or April Arsenio. This is the most experienced opponent Jo-Marie has ever faced. And you wonder if she's bitten off more than she can chew. And a big right hand like that will make chewing even harder. And again from Mei Yamaguchi.
Jo-Marie Torres got a chin, though. If I was getting touched on the chin like that, I might lose a little bit of confidence as well, Michael Cervello, because those are big hands. Look how she's changing levels. She's threatening the takedown and coming right over the top with that right hand. Beautiful hand display by Mei Yamaguchi, but that was kind of a poor takedown attempt right there. Nothing really much behind it. Torres was able to throw it off.
A win for Mei Yamaguchi tonight sends up a flare in the atomweight division once again. But in 2019, VV may be gunning for another tilted gold. This is with the left hand there, Yamaguchi. High up on the balls of her feet here, Mitch.
You can see how she's dipping her head there, though. I'd like to see Torres throw at least one rear uppercut, just to let her know that there was a knee, though. That was good. As Mei Yamaguchi was coming in, she fired in a knee. That was beautiful by Torres. Torres needs more of that.
You just wonder if Jo-Marie has pushed herself a little too much, a little too soon. But then again, you can never underestimate the revelation. We know she's got the weapons to cause an upset. But can she turn it on tonight with 3 minutes 20 remaining? Because Mei Yamaguchi is owning the show here. And what a show it is from the veteran from Tokyo. It began with a full kata on the stage before her walkout. And the show continues with that high Mawashigeri roundhouse kick here in the third round. Another flurry from Yamaguchi. She has done everything right tonight besides in the first round when she was wearing those leg kicks of Torres. Is she going to plunge her here? Torres trying for a guillotine. is deafening inside the Axiata Arena. And these are only the prelims. Can you believe it?
Nice little overhand right there, a little bit of ground and pound from Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi's got to advance her position. She's got 2.5 minutes to work. I'd like to see her get a finish here. After such a dominant performance, she needs a punctuation on this match and get a nice little finish.
Inside the guard of Jo Marie Torres, Mei Yamaguchi has put on a superb show. There's a popping left hand, she postures up and lands it again.
Torres is trying to threaten an armbar here. You can see how she's trapping the right arm of Yamaguchi. She's getting her hands into position. She's thinking about possibly throwing up an armbar.
Yamaguchi postures up, the right hand wants to come down. Jo Marie spoils the party, so she goes to the bread basket, then it's the head off the left hand. Feet on hips here, trying to create some space for Jo Marie. Yamaguchi wants to be right on top of her. Where does Jo Marie go now, Mitch?
She's doing a good job. It's a very defensive guard she's throwing. She's not really attacking from the guard, but she was able to keep her feet on the hips of Mei Yamaguchi, and she was able to maintain half guard and not get past. Now she's just trying to hold on to the head. She might just want to try to hold on and hope that Olivia Carr stands him up.
1 minute 10 remaining. Some would say 70 seconds. Mei Yamaguchi on top in the full mount of Jo Marie Torres. Now goes side control. Very advantageous position for the Japanese warrior. Knees to the side of the head. Knees to the temple, the Filipina.
Yamaguchi's very active here from side control. Where she tried to pin down that right arm there. You can see Torres tried to defend a knee right there, but she just switches it up and starts going knees to the body.
Yamaguchi so tenacious, the work rate, the volume, the output always high. Thoroughly entertaining. This is the way you want to end the year, and time is running out for Jo Marie Torres.
Torres is tough though. She's still moving her act. See how she's trying to keep getting back into half control? She's still trying to compete. She's still trying to stay in this. Even though she's taking a beating right now from side control. Nice little, she has control of the hips. She's trying to suck in the legs. Heavy sprawl from Yamaguchi.
Is there one Hail Mary left for Jo Marie Torres? The final 10 seconds. Torres trying to get on top. Yamaguchi drives a knee to the shoulder. This is how it ends, and Mei Yamaguchi finishes 2018 on the highest of highs. What tremendous Bushido warrior spirit there between these two martial arts stars.
Yamaguchi just putting in work. Look at that beautiful. Change the levels. Got Torres to drop the hands, overhand right, touching Torres on the chin, and then here's just ground and pound. This is how it all ended. Just Yamaguchi, complete and total domination. Torres was threatening the armbar there, but just didn't have enough to stop the freight train. That was Mei Yamaguchi. What an excellent performance, and what a way for Mei Yamaguchi to end the year.
Tremendous crowd inside the huge Axiata Arena in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia for One Championship's final show of the year. It's Destiny of Champions. Jo Marie Torres, Mei Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi putting on an absolute show over 3 rounds of dominance. Nice hematoma on the head there you see of Jo Marie Torres. Little Christmas gift for her. Let's go to Dom Lau.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to our judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision from the red corner, Mei Yamaguchi.
No doubt about it. Mei Yamaguchi finishes 2018 with a winner's medal around her neck. Back in the winner's circle and back on the hunt for the atomweight world title.